this week from the internet, by the power of Grayskull, Mattel flexes its MOTU muscle with a full spread of Masters of the Universe Chronicles action figures. Plus, Fugglers' assault on the senses no longer stops at their grotesque looks. This batch is crop dusting unsuspecting Target shoppers. And are WWE collectors confident Kenough in their own masculinity to proudly display this Rhea Ripley Barbie doll? Let the Reluctant Adult Podcast. Oh, welcome to another episode of the Reluctant Adult Podcast. My name is Paul, and I am joined, as always, by the man who eliminated 29 other podcasters to win the 2026 Royal Rumble, Bill!
Hi, everyone. That's right. I can't wait to rumble again.
Well, now you got to go to WrestleMania, and you get to choose either the WWE Unlimited Ultimate Championship or the WWE World Heavyweight Undisputed Championship. So who are you gonna fight? Who are you picking?
Is it like a choose your own adventure situation?
Yeah. You gotta pick one of them, and then in theory, the guy that you pick will still be champion by the time you get to WrestleMania. But it's not a foregone conclusion. Things happen.
Yeah.
So who are you picking?
Overly complicated. I don't know who's in it.
No, it's not. So I think so the world champion right now is CM Punk. And then the other one is Drew McIntyre, because he defeated Cody Rhodes. So yeah. So who you picking? Punk or Drew McIntyre?
CM Punk.
Yeah, you got to go with Punk. That's going to be the marquee matchup.
Yeah, you go Punk.
So the Rumble took place tonight. Usually everyone's favorite show of the year. It's just fun. This time, the Rumble originated from Saudi Arabia. For the first time, next year WrestleMania is going to be in Saudi Arabia, and it's going to be the worst. It's just going to be the worst. Wrestling has been ruined. This current, I don't even know what you call it. It's just Triple H is the worst. The whole regime,
era?
They're all...
Is it an era?
It's an error. It's always been bad. It's always been bad. We were not privy to just how bad it was. And I just feel icky, like, being involved in it. Like, everyone is so gross. I hate it. And I don't know that it'll ever get better, because I don't think it ever was better. It's just we were not aware of how bad it was. So we were like, la-di-da-di-da.
Being an adult with an opinion, huh?
Oh, I know.
Let's go back
to
those rose. What is it? Rose-covered glasses.
Rose-covered. Yeah, you just cover your eyes with roses like you're dead. Yeah. No, you're thinking of American Beauty, where the rose petals falls on Kevin Spacey, right?
No, this is
Isn't
an
that what you're
expression. I'm not thinking about Kevin Spacey.
Rose-colored glasses. They're colored like roses. So everything... My actual sunglasses are rose-colored. I like the world to have sort of that pinkish tint. I just feel like everything looks better, a little pinker.
I think it's just
how
I think it's just easier saying everything's coming up Millhouse, and then you generally are like, yeah, everything's pretty good, but nothing.
Millhouse color glasses. We should get that expression going. Jax, if they are still making Simpson stuff, they should make some Millhouse colored glasses. Someone made the
Millhouse
point
colored
that
glasses and Bort license plates, please.
Bort. My son is also named Bort. Somebody made the point that the Simpsons movie is coming out in the next few years, and that Jax probably wants to hold on to it for that.
Yeah.
So even if they slow down a little, they'll probably keep it going. But
we've
pretty
talked
quiet.
about Jax
pretty
in the
quiet.
past, saying it is, and it's nothing really new, which is fine. It's a quiet time. Yeah. It's after the holidays, but we've talked about Jax in the past. They tend to hold on to licenses for quite some time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
they don't let go.
Yeah, I was at Five Below, and I did not see a space for the 5-inch or the how big are they? 3-inch? The little guys.
2.5 inches.
Two and a half. Split the difference. I did not see them. Not a good sign. And then I was at the bins today on the most expensive day, and they had the 5-inch family 5-pack that I never actually saw at Target. I did, online they had it for I think $20, and maybe some people were finding it for $10. But I never saw it with my own two eyes until today.
Okay.
And it's funny seeing all the family members together, because this scale is sort of all over the place, because they had to extra large size the kids. Otherwise, they would just be very puny. So they don't scale super well, but that's okay. I think we forgive them for that.
They're kids' toys. It's not collector's items. It's okay.
You think kids are buying the Simpsons action figures? You think that they're big?
I'm going to tell you this. If it's the word toy, I mean, shame on you for taking it seriously in the first place. If it has the word toy in it.
Shame on
anybody. You especially.
Shame on you, sir. What are you talking about?
Where
does
toys,
it even say toy?
They're toys.
Maybe it's a collectible.
Oh my god. It's just
What's
legitimizing a delusion that it's worth something. Yeah, all right. That's it. Shortest show. Shorter than the Halloween special.
Oh, man. Remember that back in the day? I wonder if anyone has listened to that recently. I know some people were saying they were going back to the beginning to listen to our stuff from the start. I wonder if anybody... We've come a long way.
Good for them.
We've come a long way. So we continued... This week, we continued the tradition of recording our show the day before something big happens, even though we recorded 2 days later than usual. The big news of the week that happened the very next morning, we got photos of the Masters of the Universe Chronicles, and these are the toys based on the new film. And this was a whole spread from Entertainment Weekly. I don't know if it's in the actual magazine or if they even have a physical magazine anymore, but these were on the website. They had pictures of the actors holding their toys, and then they had the nice studio shots. So this is a new set. It is allegedly replacing Masterverse. It's going to be called Chronicles. Okay. And these are actually smaller than the Masterverse figures. So these are going to be more true to 112. So these are going to be about 6 inches, whereas the Masterverse, do I have one here? Are larger. They're like the 7-inch, like McFarlane does 7-inch. Here's a WWE Mattel. See, pretty small, or smaller. So more in line with that. So they'll scale fine, but it'll give them a chance to redo all the characters they've done in Masterverse. So this is our first look.
Masterverse is done.
Right. This is Chronicles is replacing that SKU.
And it's a smaller scale. Oh, that's
a smaller
sad.
Scale. All new articulation. But look at them. They look great.
Sure, but that's how your the Amber collection ended.
Well,
famously.
At least these aren't 3 3/4.
Left you wanting.
Yeah. Sure. At least these aren't 3 3/4. I'm fine with that. I'm actually fine with that. I don't dislike the larger figures.
You don't have enough. I think you don't have enough. You don't have enough skin in the He-Man figure game to really have to worry about it.
Speaking of people with not enough skin, we have Skeletor here on screen.
Yeah.
See what I did there? Because his face doesn't have any skin on it.
I do.
Because he's Jared Leto. Somebody said that Jared Leto, because he's a method actor, he actually had the skin removed from his face. That's not CGI.
That makes sense.
When you see Skeletor, he went full.
Could you imagine?
Full method. Yeah.
Full method. I do imagine. Could you just imagine if the whole how about the whole production? He just wore a Halloween mask the whole time and refused to take it off.
It's funny because you
skeleton mask.
With most actors, you would be like, oh, I bet he wasn't even on set. But no, I feel like he would be there for everything. Like, he, really hated the guy playing He-Man. Because we hear those stories from I was going to say Spirit Squad. What was it? Suicide Squad. Where, he was sending rotten fish in the mail to the other actors, trying to stay in character.
Stuff, yeah.
But he was, barely in the movie. What are you doing, bro? So these popped up, and I think they look fantastic. What do you think?
Oh, I mean, I think I like them a little bit more now that you mentioned that they're a smaller scale, because I was worried after seeing some of them that they might be a little bit more of like a reuse.
Oh, okay, yeah, no,
existing
these
molds
should be
and things like that.
New,
but if
if
it's a smaller scale, hey, I might be in. I might be in on these.
The carding looks
fun.
Great. Here's some of the packaging. These are very fun. I like that they're encouraging the actors to promote their characters. They all seem very excited to finally have a figure of themselves. He looks very smitten. He just looks confused. He's like, wait a minute. Is this me? But if I'm me, how can I be holding me? I'm very confused.
I wonder if they asked Jared Leto to take a picture with his, and he was like, no, can't.
We haven't seen him in a while. Hold on.
Oh, man, I'm being so professional tonight.
I don't even know
Alison
why I have
Brie
my
looks
fan
so charming with her Evil Lynn figure there. She's very happy.
She's very professional. People were trying to tell me that this doesn't look like her. This looks exactly like Alison Brie. It's just the most boring pose. Like, her facial expression is one of those. Neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it looks just like her. It's just they gave her no expression at all. They were like, okay, hold perfectly still. We're going to scan you. Hold perfectly still. Don't move.
And the headpiece kind of threw me off a little bit because I'm used to seeing her with hair. So, yeah. But they look fun. I don't know. They look like a lot of fun.
They look like a lot of fun. Definitely have to get a He-Man.
Yeah.
Battle Cat looks good. They had a side-by-side with the Masterverse Panther or Battle Cat. And while similar, it is not the same sculpt. It has similar articulation, but it is an all-new sculpt, from what I can tell. They even had the tail curled the same way, which is like, wait a minute. Maybe they based it off of that. But obviously the new head and the torso or whatever you would call it, that part of a cat, all new. So these are just renders, but obviously we see them here, the actual actors holding. I think the face on He-Man, the figure, is very good, but the hair is it's a little too Golden Girls. It's just I know what they were going for, but I don't know if in toy form it really works. But that's okay. Skeletor here, his render, a lot of people, including Pixel Dan, thought that he had soft goods for his cape because it's different from one pose to the other. It's different, but it's not.
Yeah.
In the actual figure, it's very clearly plastic. So just
that'd be nice with a wire insert in it and everything. That'd be good.
But you can see how detailed it is. It's has lots of texture sculpted into it, and it's all frayed on the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's not just a piece of cloth.
The skin tone's a little pearlescent, which is nice. It's got a nice shine to it.
Yeah, the skin tone much brighter than it appeared in the trailer, which is interesting. It's very pearlescent. Yes, here it's practically glowing. Yeah. So we'll see what those look like in person. The Man-at-Arms figure I thought looked very muted, the colors, which is what the movie looks like, the more muted colors. So
yeah,
that's fine. Trapjaw, I feel like it's just fantastic. This is just going to be a fun toy. Apparently, the original article for these had him listed as Lockjaw. and people were concerned that maybe there was a rights issue with Trapjaw, but no, they have since edited the article to say Trapjaw, so we are safe. He will not be Lockjaw.
It's not like what Hasbro has to do with their G.I. Joe, where they're like Richard Trapjaw Gilson, or whatever it is with the nicknames.
What is Trapjaw's real name? Richard Trapjaw Johnson. Richard Dick Trapjaw. Or like Marvel Dick does Johnson. Like Marvel's Beast, and they would do like Master of the Universe's Trapjaw. Wait a minute, that's too long. That won't fit on the card. No, but I'm excited for these. These are supposed to roll out in April, which is great because then the movie comes out June or July.
In June.
So
it's June. Yeah.
Look at that. That's how you do it. You get the toys on shelves, and then in a couple months you got the movie, and then they get all cleared out. And then in the fall they're gonna have another set with Evil Lynn and the other female. What's her name? Rhonda. What's her name? You know,
Teela?
Man-at-Arms' daughter. Teela. Rhonda was close. You got to give that to me. Teela.
Rhonda was, yeah.
Teela comes with two. Rhonda. Teela has two heads, one with hair down, one with the more, cartoon accurate bun. So we'll see what she actually wears in the movie. But yeah, I think these look fantastic. And then tonight, someone dropped photos of the kids line. This is breaking news. So these are they've landed. Like some store in America is selling these right now. Not Target, but like a specialty store. So these are like slightly smaller. They were saying 5.5 inches. So you can see more. The articulation is more simple. The paint is more simple. But here's Beastman, our first look at a Beastman toy. He looks fun. He's a big fella.
He does.
Nice and wide. And here's Rhonda again. She only gets the one head, Teela.
I like Rhonda in this. I like her eyes in this.
In this one, the kids line one. Yeah.
She just looks a little wonky.
Little wonky, but that's how you do when you have a kids line. So this is Mattel has sort of, with their WWE line, they've done this where they have the basic line, which is lower price. This is like, they always say like it's aimed at kids, so it's like the bigger stars, but it's less articulation. For a while there, they were complete crap. Like they really scaled back the articulation, but they've given them some better articulation. So those are a little bit better, not as good as they were in the beginning. But this seems to be what they're doing for all of their boys lines going forward, because in addition to the He-Man stuff, we also got our first look at their DC line. And when this photo popped up, people were freaking out because they're like, what do you mean single jointed elbows? We're going back to that. But it turns out this is actually the kids line. This is for kids. So these look pretty good for kids line.
You mean toys
they got double
for
jointed
children?
Knees. I know. Toys that are like good toys for kids.
Yeah. Well, this was the funny thing too, that they mentioned the word legends, and that threw a lot of people off as well.
That's true. That maybe they knew what they were doing, but they probably shouldn't do that. That's going to be confusing.
It's a lot of trolling.
Yeah.
Seems like Mattel
I think
likes
these
to
are
troll.
good. Think about, I mean, McFarlane doesn't do a kid's line, but you have like Spin Master.
No.
Doing the real little. And then like they were doing like Night Force Ninja or whatever. We saw those end up at Ross. So I think these look fine. And then if these are, if this is the baseline, the collector line should be even so much better. So I think we could be in for something special here. Only time will tell. We won't see the collector stuff. I mean, we might see it in terms of like maybe Toy Fair, maybe not, but it won't be on shelves until 2027. And it's these, according to this poster here, are not coming into the fall of this year. So
you don't think maybe see him Toy Fair? You think we'll see him at San Diego at that point, and then
that's a good. I don't know
do you
if
think
there's
these are
anything
like an immediate rollout. Do you think Mattel's like, all right, we're immediately going to get these out for the year 2027, or do you think they're going to like wait a little bit?
Well, their license starts
now. So I think as soon as they're legally allowed to, there's no reason not to. But they also they don't want like that glut of the end of McFarlane's line and the end of Spin Master's line, like competing for space. So maybe there's something like making sure the retailers know to get that stuff out of there before they start putting new stuff out, so there's no confusion, like consumer confusion.
Well, I mean, pretty easy to do at Walmart. They don't carry it anymore. So it's just Target. Just Target.
What does Target even have? Do they have the McFarlane stuff?
They have some, but not a lot. And I can't even remember them supporting the Spin Master stuff that much. It seemed like the Spin Master stuff just wound up on like one of those funny end caps for about like 3 weeks before they clearanced it all out.
I would see,
with the exception of that Batman Forever
like,
wave.
Right, they did those, and then they did like 12-inch bottle, like shampoo bottle figures. I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
When The Flash came out, they had a lot of stuff, and then they did that.
You're right.
History of Batman, like where the card art was very detailed. It was like the is it the Superman stuff? What did we see? Actually, we haven't seen. We saw photos of that Batman 89 line from them, like with the weird render graphics on the cards. Remember that? We were making
with Vicky Vale and Bob the Goon. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think those ever came out. So maybe they're not.
No,
maybe
I haven't
shame
seen
them into not making those. Yeah, probably for the best that those don't come out. I'm not sure who really needed those in their collection. But yeah, this was a surprise. They were having one of those international toy fairs. Yeah. I think these look like a lot of fun. Because when you're a kid, because I have 2 young kids and I know what it's like playing with them. They are literally smashing these things together. Like that's how they play. You can't have too much articulation because it's not even getting used anyway. So it's like these have to be a nice medium between. It's like dad wants to play with it, but then you also want to play with the kid. Your Superman.
Yeah, the posing is fun. It's good. It's good. And I mean, they're toys. Toys should be for the kids. I mean, how else do you get like the kids to continue buying toys and be interested in toys?
Yeah, they got to go hard.
It's not accessible.
Into like, you really got to find out what kids like right now because you're about to lose them. You're about to lose kids.
You are.
You can't lose the kids. I know we talk about adults.
I mean, my son just had a birthday.
Demo.
Mm-hmm. My son just had a birthday, and we got him one video game, and that has been all he's been really, really interested in is the one video game.
Because video games are awesome.
And it immediately changes their brain chemistry, too. It's wild.
Right. It does. Yeah. It makes them monsters. It brings out the monster within. But I remember playing Mario, and I would like throw the controller and be really mad. So I can only remember.
Yeah.
And that was just fucking little pixels popping around. Like now you can pretty much imagine you're in real life doing these things. I can't imagine what it does to your brain to like see reality unfolding in front of your eyes. I can't even imagine what we're doing to these children. We should have banned violent video games back in the 90s when we had the chance. We could have saved the world.
Right.
We all made fun of them. It's like, oh, we're going to ban video games. We should have done it. We should have banned video games. Let's ban everything. Let's start fresh. Everything's banned. One by one, we're going to see what we can unban. The first thing I'm going to unban is the bin store because I love the bin store. Is it a misnomer that I keep calling it? Is it a misnomer that I keep calling it the bin store because people are like, "What's the bin store?" And I explain it, and they're like, "Oh, I've never heard it called that." I think
you're doing a pretty good job calling it the bin store and keeping it a place special for yourself because once you assign the actual name to it, you'll probably garner more interest.
I did tag them in one of the posts, but they did not respond, and no one seemed to notice. But I'm just like, what else would you call this kind of store? Like, I don't know why we started calling it the bin store because the Goodwill bins, I guess, is a similar setup. That's where I think it came from.
Well, maybe. I mean, is everything in a bin, though, in this store?
I mean, they're technically bins because they're tables, but they have walls. So I think it's technically a bin. It's just not a deep bin.
Yeah. Would you call it like a liquidation store, maybe? Liquidation store sounds terrible.
That sounds weird. Yeah, I'm gonna keep calling it the bin store, and if somebody
please
wants
just
to
keep
like
calling
give
it
it
the
an
bin store,
official
'cause
name,
it's nice and wholesome. No, forget it. Bin store.
It's a good.
Great.
It's fun. It rolls off the tongue. Bin store. Gonna make some T-shirts.
Yeah. I can't wait for them to catch up here. I really can't, because they're few and far between. Very few.
Yeah. You should start one. Get in touch with whoever you need to get in touch with. Like, they know how to do it. It's all Amazon and Target. That's all you need. Just those two. Start there. Mm-hmm. Bill's Bins. Bill's Bins. Bill's Bins. Bill's Bins? So anyways, I went yesterday.
Bill's Bins.
Yesterday
baggins.
was Friday. That's right. Bill's. No, bring your own baggins. No bags at Spags. Remember that? Remember Spags? No bags at Spags.
Yeah. Yes.
Why were there no bags at Spags? That cut down on costs?
I don't know.
Holy hell. I don't even need a fan. It's going to be in the 20s. It's going to be in the 20s tonight. The pipes are going to freeze. It's snowing. It's snowing here in Florida. I didn't hear back
pretty wild.
from my family. I wonder if they ever came back in. They went out to see. They heard there were flurries.
I woke up. Oh, are they looking at the snow? Like
that's what they like
snow for the first
when
time?
the show started. They're like, "Don't start yet. We're going outside." I was like, "We're gonna start. Just be quiet when you come."
If they want to come up here, there's a good like 25 inches in my yard, which has just stayed here. And every morning I've woken up, it's been like negative 14 degrees. It's just fantastic.
Oh my God, I just can't imagine.
Here's something to imagine. So there's no moisture in the air, and you can tell this by like when you go in the morning. Like I wake up fairly early to go to work. Yeah. Say 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's still dark out, and you go outside, and it's just utter silence. Like nothing is making noise. There's no trees cracking. There's no wind. It's just silence. And like all the moisture is taken out of the air, so there's no condensation or anything on the car to clean off. And it's just like utter silence. It's so eerie. It's like I'm living in like a box, like a soundproof box.
Oh, it'll drive you crazy.
Yeah, it does. It's a little. It's unnerving. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know. Then you do hear something. Your footsteps approaching. You turn. It's you from the future. Yeah. You're warning yourself. Bill, you gotta do something about your kids, Bill. You gotta build the bin store. If you build it, build the bins, Bill, people will come. So anyways, I went to the bin store yesterday, and yesterday was the cheapest day. It was $3.99. I don't know why they do 99 cents that one day. Every other day isn't even.
Why are they doing anything 10. Involving a penny at this point? They don't make the penny anymore.
They don't make the penny. I feel like they're going to have to start making the penny again. I feel like that might have been a mistake. One of many.
Yeah.
Probably not the biggest mistake, but a mistake. So anyways, I was walking around. The Mini Brands Target, Miniverse Target balls, the display that I showed off last week, it was still there. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that. Then they had like the Bluey 4-pack where their Halloween costumes. There were a bunch of like loose bags of toys. Like people returned stuff, but they didn't have the packaging. So the Target exclusive, I think it's a 6-pack of Power Ranger flip heads. They're like shinier, they're pearlescent. They had a baggie of them. I think it had all of their weapons, but it only had the 3 Rangers. They had yellow, pink, and red. So like I put all this stuff in my cart because I'm like, as I'm going around, I'm like, I'll think about it. And then I found I had to find like if I could find one thing that I really wanted, I was like, okay, I'll get the rest. Then they had like a Legends WWE figure, and then they had this Stuntman Stu set that I've seen a few times, but it had been opened. They put it back together. It was all taped up. But it's like, I kind of want to, these looked interesting to me. I reached out to the company before hoping that we could do something, and they did not respond. So I was like, maybe I'll just buy one.
Huh.
But at the end of the day, I was like, there's nothing here I really want. And it's like this Mini Brands display. I was like, where am I going to put this? I'm going to end up throwing it out. So I put it all in the back quarter of the store, hoping, I wanted to check on it. So I went back today because today is the best day. It's like the most expensive day, but it's when everything goes out for the first time. And Stuntman Stu still there, but the Miniverse display box was gone. Might just be moved around. I didn't see it. So maybe somebody finally picked that up. But that's my new thing. I'm going to start planting things and track their movement. But today was not
games going on here.
Yeah, I have to like create little games for myself. Today was not like a super exciting day. I picked up a Jurassic World dinosaur for the big kid. It's like the fake dinosaur from the first sequel series. It's like what do they gave it like a silly name, like Unkillable
The Indominus Rex.
The Indominus Rex, yeah. This was like the real feel skin one. So over $50 at Target. Today was $25. So good deal. It still worked. It was still in the box. And then nice. By the checkout area, someone had put a couple of toys down, like beyond the designated like queue area. So I went over and I was looking at those, and it was that 4-pack of the Age of the Primes Transformer set that I had found previously, where one of the figures was taken out. And that set retails. If you look on the Target app right now, it's on clearance, but I don't think it's in the store. But it was, retailing for over $80. So for $25, I'm going to pick that up. I'm probably going to sell it, make my money back from the dinosaur. So I got that. We'll see if that ends up on eBay. The box was not terrible, not the best condition, but not terrible. Just some other crazy things I saw yesterday. Here's one of those personalized aprons with this person's face all over it. I was like, that's very weird.
Okay.
Here's this dinosaur set that has been here forever, and a Miss Rachel. And here's the Winnie the Pooh plushie that has this white stuff on it that I showed off a couple weeks ago.
Oh, he's still there, huh? There should be like a separate bin. There should be like at this bin store. There should be like a bin of like things that are just there.
Hazardous bin,
almost like please take this bin, like a hazard bin.
Yeah. They should do like a lower price, and then so many plushies. These like rainbow cake. I think this was a Target thing. They had a lot of him. And here's some Greek yogurt. There were a bunch of Greek yogurts. Which
is there like a refrigerator at this bin store, or is there just Greek yogurt?
Refrigerator. There's no refrigerator.
Well,
so
on a day like you're having right now, you probably could just put it outside.
If it was outside, but still not a great idea. Still not a great idea. And then here was a whole ass basketball hoop. So I don't know how that works. If you just needed a new hoop or the new rim, you could have got that. That was only $4.
Odd day. Yeah.
Bunch of Ninja Turtle weapons, but for $4 each, I was like, I'll take the whole box for that much. But so that was that. That was fun. Yeah, that's good for the first half of the show. When we get back, lots more to talk about, but we'll be right back.
I'm going to show off a naked body when we get back.
Well, before we go too far into something else, there was one other thing from the bin store I wanted to mention. I found this, friends. This is the gotta go giraffe, and something was wrong with him. It's like he has an alien in his neck.
He's choking
or something.
He's choking.
It does seem he needs help immediately. So, my screen keeps doing this thing where my like additional monitor. There it comes. I don't know. It's like too many video things running at once. It's probably my computer dying, so that's a good sign. Yeah. So I just thought that was kind of funny. It's like
it is
just it looked really disturbing.
Is that the third iteration of those gotta goes? What do they do? A gotta go turtle? Gotta go flamingo? Anything with a long.
The flamingo. I don't remember the turtle.
I believe they did a turtle. Maybe it's just a neck thing. You. Maybe it's just in line with the neck stuff. I don't know. Everything's got to poop.
Everything's got to poop. I get it. Everybody poops.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't have to poop? The Muppets. So we've been talking about this being a possibility, especially since the time that Diamond Select Toys went away. NECA, they put out this teaser this week, and it could mean anything. It could mean anything, but I think it means that NECA's going to do the Muppets, and if their Sesame Street line is any indication, then these are going to be pretty damn good. Now, if you have the original Palisades toys, you have the perfect Muppets collection. I don't think there will ever be another Muppets collection as complete, as detailed, as just like the
Fun?
love that was put into those toys. Fun, sure, yeah. Like you have Chef's Kitchen.
You've got your name on a couple of the card backs, I think.
I have my name on Adventure Kermit.
Yeah.
It's on the back there. But
very personal experience for you.
It honestly is a very personal experience. I was always on the message boards. We befriended Ken Lilly. He was instrumental in the creation of this line. Befriended him on Instagram. I'll tag him here. And but I love the Muppets. The Muppets obviously coming back, and I did not get into the Diamond Select stuff because they were smaller, and I didn't think they were in any way better than the Palisade stuff. So I was like, I just don't see the point. But NECA stuff, if it's like Sesame Street, it's going to be a little bit bigger. It's going to be a slow rollout, so it'll be easy to collect. And, I think the time has come for some more mainstream Muppet toys. So I will wholeheartedly support this line. I'm very excited. If this is any indication, we're going to get Kermit with an elbow joint, which is, that's risky, but that's happening. And then Gonzo and Fozzie, we see their hands here. So with the Sesame Street line, they have gone a little deep with their character choices, because we saw Sherlock Hemlock, we saw the blue-faced gentleman. I don't actually know his name. He has like a suit and a hat, like he's a little blueberry-looking guy. So they're not just doing the hits; they're doing some of the deep cuts as well. So we could see some of that stuff from the Muppets, and we'll see if they go any deeper
for you, maybe.
than Palisades.
See how they come out.
Yeah, I'd like to finally get a good Pepe the King Prawn, because that was one of the rare misses for Palisades. They couldn't quite get the eye alignment right; it just wasn't quite there. So I'd love to see a proper Pepe. And I know a lot of people are a big Pepe fan too. Man, fuck this monitor! What is going on? Okay, what else? Proper Pepe. Mattel's LJN WWE Series 2 went up for pre-order on Target. It promptly pre-sold out. So I was not able to pre-order them at this time, but hopefully they go up again. This set includes Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Ultimate Warrior, which the history here is that this is... So what they're doing is some of the figures are brand new. They never appeared in the original LJN. Some are supposed to be one-to-one replicas of those original LJN figures, and that's what the case is here. And this is one of the most rare LJN figures because it was actually produced after LJN ceased to be a company, and another company produced these figures. So he came on a different card. He was like only available in Canada, or there's something that made him very rare. But also, this is the most pale Ultimate Warrior you will ever find. I don't know why they made him this shade, but he, the man he was always very tan. So it's a very strange figure, but very few people have the fortune to own him. So now more people get him. Jesse the Body Ventura, this is another new figure. It's a new sculpt. Jesse did appear in the LJN line, but in his wrestling attire. So this is a much more toyetic looking figure. Same pose though. That's pretty interesting. Doing the bicep. He's got a microphone because this is like his commentator look, but very flamboyant look. Looks very good. And then King Kong Bundy. This is another. I think where over here. Where do you see the smoke?
I mean, it's just the glare, image I'm seeing.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's the glare, it's but it looks like he's like holding like some sort of like Molotov cocktail or.
It does.
I don't know.
It does. He's so hot on the mic, it's smoking. And then King Kong Bundy, this is another carry forward of the original LJN figure. Now, the original LJN figures were solid rubber. These are hollow. So that original Bundy figure was you could kill somebody with it. It was so heavy. This one will likely not be as heavy, which is interesting. That was one of the troubles. That was one of the issues with remaking this line, is the figures were too heavy. You couldn't ship them. Like, it would cost too much. They'd just be too heavy to ship. They wouldn't stay on the cards. So clearly the workaround to that was making them hollow and then producing them in two pieces and putting them together. We've seen people take apart the Logan Paul figure and sort of freak out over what was inside. But that's just the reality of making toys in 2026.
So
the
new assumption to these is, hold on real quick. The new assumption to these is that they aren't to be played like the original LJN wrestling figures were. Like there's some sensitivity to them.
Well, because that one guy had one that broke apart. You know, I guess they don't see a lot of people playing with these. I don't think they have quite that rubber bend. Do you see any of these even like
coming off the card at all? Like they're just there.
The card is there's like the way they did the card, it will be very hard for them to fall off because there's like basically a clamshell and then they put the carding over that. So it's not like the glue could just let go and they would fall. It's like sandwiched in there. So you would have to really rip this open to get into these. And some people are, obviously. But yeah, I think the intention is to keep these mint on card, which is what I've done thus far. But I would like to open one to sort of see like what it's like. Because I did get to play with one of those original Hogans because I went to my wife's aunt's house and her adult son had his collection there, and I was playing around with that Hogan. Hopefully someday he'll just let me have that, but not yet. So yeah, so those are fun. I do want to collect these. I definitely want Stone Cold. I think this looks great. I really like the head sculpt and the pose. So gotta get that. The other new reveal for WWE is a Mattel Creations 11-inch Rhea Ripley doll. So this is a Barbie. This is a, fashion doll, if you will. She comes with a stand, but she comes with alternate hands, soft goods, real hair, real slick down.
Yeah.
Not jacked enough. This is, I don't know if they created this body for her or if this is a Barbie doll. But her biceps are definitely bigger. Yeah, you think that Barbie's not this jacked? Do you think they created this just for her?
Barbie's definitely not that jacked.
They're probably jacked Barbies. They have like Olympic boxer Barbie, Olympic weightlifter Barbie. That's got to be a thing.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
You don't know enough dolls. You don't have enough dolls in the house. Your son just has that one doll. What happened to that doll?
I know. Well, this is what I wonder. Do you think? No, it's still in his room. He just hasn't played with it. Comes with a belt. That's nice. Who do you think the audience is for this Rhea Ripley doll? Because obviously Rhea Ripley is very popular right now. Her fandom widespread. So there are female wrestling fans that are big Rhea Ripley fans. So obviously they are a potential buyer of this.
I'm gonna play it safe. And I'm gonna say all wrestling fans. All wrestling fans.
You think the guys that only well, there are so many wrestling podcasts, wrestling figure podcasts. I can't wait to hear what they have to think about, what they have to say about this, what they think about this. Because are you going to start adding dolls to your collection? Because this is not the first WWE doll. Back when Toys R Us was closing, I remember one of the items that stuck around was they tried to do these fashion dolls of the female superstars. So there was like Becky Lynch before she became like the current version of her, and the Bella Twins, and like who else was there?Maybe Natty Neidhart. So it's like they tried this.
Was it Galaxies of Adventure with the with Star Wars?
Oh, with Star Wars?
Well?
Yeah, with Rey and all them.
I was really trying.
Yeah, so there's we've talked about this in the past, like
there's precedent
companies
for it.
Sometimes
I think like
try to get more fans, different fans.
Yeah. You remember going back to Toys R Us and you would go into those aisles and they would have the Barbie display glass with like the limited edition Barbies that you had to pull the ticket for and get them behind the counter.
Oh yeah.
It was never a situation where you could just take the box from the shelf. You had to go and pull a ticket like you were pulling a video game or a bicycle. I mean, I see is there a six scale market for wrestling? Like, is there like a company producing 6 scale wrestling figures?
I don't think there is anything consistent. I remember back in the Jax days, they did a line of 12-inch and they had Steve Austin, Undertaker, Kane, The Rock, maybe Triple H. Oh, and then those were actually really good. They had RVD, Booker T, and they came in like very, very thin, like almost like Barbie doll packaging, like no frills packaging. But they had like RVD had a soft goods singlet. But Mattel, other than we just talked about, the girl stuff, I don't think they've done anything of that. There's some companies that did, I think 12-inch Hogan, Storm Collectibles, I think did Hulk Hogan, like outside of WWE. They had a separate license with him. And then they did Mike Tyson. Those go for like so much money right now. There's someone who does customs, and they're so accurate and detailed. It's creepy, but I don't even know how they managed to do it. But in terms of like mass market releases, not so much. So potentially, this is a new revenue stream, a new avenue for collectors.
I'd say it's pretty exciting because the buy-in for it, you get a 6 scale figure for under $100 is crazy.
$75, yeah. You get the
$75.
belt. Belt looks nice.
Yeah, you get the sword there, whatever that is. That sword.
The stand.
Oh, it's a stand. Okay, yeah,
it's a
stand.
Sword. Yeah, you get the sword. Sure.
When you first sent me the image, I was like, "What's the sword?" I don't get it.
Yeah, that's part of her gimmick. She got a sword.
Yeah. Sword.
But I think it's smart to start with Rhea Ripley because she's sort of, her fandom.
She's in the spotlight.
Goes beyond.
Spotlight
yeah,
now.
I think they're like people just see her and they're like, I don't know who this is or what she does, but I'm a fan of her. So good. I think the face looks pretty good. I just think the body needs to be bigger, so the head sort of looks larger because the body's not large enough. But
right. But I think if they're going to have to do other, female entertainers there, they probably have to use one uniform body.
Tricky.
So.
But they could give them different arms at least. I don't know who else they'll end up doing, if anyone. But we'll see. So that's the start of that. And actually, what is that little? There's like something there. It says brutality. Is that like? I don't know what that.
Oh, is that something for her? Okay, is it her belt?
Seems. I don't know if it's in the graphic. It looks like it's just something there, like a commemorative baseball bat. Like you could get like a tiny little something. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
it's not pictured in anything else. Yeah, it comes with a souvenir baseball bat.
It's not her belt. That last image of her from the backside there.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not. Okay, that's nothing.
I think it's just part of it.
All right,
part of her jacket. It shall remain a mystery until someone tells us. All right. Now there goes my thing again. So. I need to get off it because I need the video to play. I wonder if I move this. Here, let me do something. Let me stop that. Okay.
Sure.
Come back. Nope. I want to try to move my screen. Okay. Let's see if I move this here, if that helps. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to work. So far, so good. All right. So... if Target's not careful, they are going to get somebody killed because I was walking down the electronic animal / mystery ball aisle right next to action figures. And I heard a fart. And there were only two people. There were only two people in the aisle, me and a woman down at the other end. And I looked at her and she looked at me. And I knew it wasn't me, but I think she thought it was me. So I was like, what's happening? But it turns out it was this little display they have for these Fugglers that have a motion-activated fart sound coming from the display box.
That's something. Oh, my God.
So...
I'm not unfamiliar with the Fugglers farting, but this is news to me, this one, because my son's got a farting Fuggler, but the plush... that my mom got him, and it's okay. I haven't gotten on that Fuggler bandwagon. I don't know how it keeps rolling on.
Well, I thought it was done because they came out originally, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. I like how they have like realistic teeth. Like that's really creepy."
Yeah.
And someone even got me one for Christmas, and I was like, "This is fun." And then it seemed like they started to go away, but then they came back full force, and they had all these brand deals. Like, this is SpongeBob. They obviously have Ninja Turtles, Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Like,
Jaws,
almost every property there is. Jaws, like crazy things. So, I don't know. Good for them, though. But I'm not sure, like, who's buying them. Like, I guess they sell.
That are buying Jellycat and Squishmallows. I don't even know if Squishmallows are doing good anymore.
Though. Well, I mean, Squishmallows went real hard. I think they burned out. Yeah. If they burned out fast, they poured gasoline on themselves because they had so many. There were so many Squishmallows. It was a wild time for them.
It was.
But yeah, so if you're walking through the aisles of Target and you hear a little toot, don't just accuse someone. It might just be the toys. It might be the toys that are farting.
It was the Fugglers. I tell you, the Fugglers. It's like, sir, you're drunk. You're not even using real words. You're not even using real words right now.
What are you trying to say? What is a Fuggler? Is that a slur?
You ever see those videos of the pain in the ass guys that like prank people in the aisles, like throw buckets on their heads and like all that stuff, that nonsense? This is that right there.
This is it.
Someone at Target and the Fugglers people were like,
right.
"Hey, you know what? We can just do this in real life." And
people are gonna start recording videos of it and putting them on there.
Yeah, eventually, they won't allow adults in the toy aisles.
Cross the line.
Farting.
Adults have been banned. We called it years ago. We can't show you that video anymore. But
it keeps stacking up. Real quick.
So McFarlane.
While we have a pause.
Yeah, please.
No, we have a pause.
Please.
Before McFarlane, remember how I told you that I had a nude thing to show you?
Yes. How could I forget?
Before the break, how could you forget about the nudity?
Show me a nude body. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Who do you think?
I've waited.
Here's one for you. Here's one for you.
Yeah.
Who do you think Stretch Armstrong's villain is?
It's Vac-Man.
It's Vac-Man. Yeah, that's true. But would you be surprised if I told you there's someone else?
Someone new or someone old?
Well, I don't think he's new. Someone old.
Someone old? Oh my God.
Yes.
There was.
Are you ready?
Stretch Armstrong had a foe.
He had a foe.
He was also stretchy.
And he was also stretchy, and I grabbed him on Amazon. He is quite affordable because Stretch Armstrong is back. He's being put out by Basic Fun. But let me introduce you to Stretch X-Ray.
No. He's the original Gujitsu.
He really is. So I bought him for my kid, and we had a little birthday party for him today, and this dude was like the hit of the party.
What can you see in
there?
But
he's just a creep. He's like got like this weird. He's got like internal organs, but they're not great internal organs. But this guy's got some stretch, and it's just he's all nude.
He's nothing. He's not anatomically correct though. He's invisible.
Not one
visible.
Bit. But I think you can put clothing on him. Like you could put some Barbie clothing on him.
I mean, you could. That'd be kind of pointless. It's like dressing the Invisible Man.
So these are out now. He was like $10 on Amazon.
You should put a nice suit on him, like the Invisible Man I have. That you gave
right? That'd be pretty nice. But he's got just like the evilest face.
Oh, I can't
screaming.
Show me to him.
Oh, here.
Let me see. Oh God, what's wrong with him? He's a demon.
In pain. I think he's in pain.
He's got all the veins running through him. Oh no.
Yeah.
He probably isn't even a bad guy. He's just like, kill me.
Kill me. Yeah, he's like, he definitely looks like he's just like uncomfortable. Like, help me. Oh.
He looks like Senator Kelly in the first X-Men before he melts.
He does look like Senator Kelly. Oh. So yeah, needless to say, Stretch X-Ray, a lot of fun.
Does it come with X-ray, like X-ray equipment or anything? Like, or it's just like he is already X-ray. You don't need any additional.
He's already like see-through. Yeah. I think it's just the idea that he's see-through. But
he should have a gown, like a medical gown.
Well, like this is the larger scale. This is the 14-inch scale figure. They do make a smaller scaled Stretch X-Ray, and he's wearing pants, so a little more modest.
Like slacks, nice slacks.
Yeah, like how not slacks, but like how the Hulk wears shorts.
Sure. And they get all ripped.
Yeah.
They turn invisible. That's cute.
Right.
I really liked Stretch Armstrong when they brought him back in the
Oh,
the
yeah.
90s.
He was so fun.
He had his little dog. The dog was fun. I liked Vacuum Man.
Fetch,
I had all
yep.
those.
Oh,
Fetch.
yeah.
They did a line of 6-inch Stretch Armstrong friends. Like they obviously had the large one, but then they did action figure size, and they came with accessories.
They did. Like they really tried to like play it out, and they had like Vac-Man, but like Vac-Man had like minions as well.
Yes.
And they had like Stretch Armstrong had like a battle armor Stretch Armstrong. So it incorporated like some foam darts and everything like that. Oh yeah. But he was smaller. But
he didn't have hands. He just had those nubs. So the accessories had like belts on them, belt loops. That was how you had.
But it was like Velcro. It wasn't. It was like before, this like molded silicone was a thing, like how Gujitsu has it now. They were like, it was like Velcroed on, like it didn't work.
I thought it was like a belt, and you had to cinch it like around it so it would stay.
Yeah, that's probably incorporated in that as well. Okay, yeah.
I thought that was great. I was really into
those were fun
little ones. Yeah. I gotta go back now and see. The problem with him, obviously, is like you would have to keep him in like the temperature would have to be perfect forever, because if it ever got too cold or hot, the what is it, corn syrup? Is that what we learned is inside him? It would turn.
I think we just learned that it was corn syrup, right? And then it would break. Like the consistency of it would,
Yes, it would
modified.
break. Because it would like have it would become hard enough.
Be a chemical reaction.
Crack it.
Yeah. Yes.
And it wouldn't go back to its original form, so it was just ruined.
No.
And then it would poke through the skin, so it would be really horrifying. Right. Vac-Man was always fine though. Vac-Man never had any problems. He didn't have the same.
Popped,
he was
just, it was the little foam particles would come out of him if you overexerted the skin
I never
portion
did, though.
of it.
I never. I played safely.
Sometimes the vacuum seal, like depending on, sometimes the vacuum seal would fail a little bit from overuse.
Oh no!
But it sounds like you played with yours appropriately. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Make Your Own Vac-Man set?
No. What even would that be?
So basically, it was you got the little bucks of the miniature 6-inch Vac-Men, and it was on like a carousel. And you would put like sand or in them and fill them that way, and then you would create the vacuum. Yeah, they were doing stuff. They were doing stuff that like Gujitsu's doing now, 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Toy technology, man. Back then, they were really trying stuff.
That was fun.
They were really going all out.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. I love those little guys, though. I need to do a eBay search and see if those are affordable. But they never did a cartoon with these looks, did they?
No, I don't think so. Okay.
That seems.
I remember the commercial. The commercial was like, remember the commercial? It just was the guy that sort of looked like Stretch Armstrong, and he would kind of extend his arms and legs.
Oh, like the human, the actor they chose.
Yeah, the human actor, and he had like a Fabio, like a Californian style, like
he's a
accent.
surfer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find what year was that? Because that was
when he returned. Probably 94, 95.
Let's see if I can find anyone here. Okay, 92 was the original big one, or like the relaunch of the big one. Oh, here's one of the here's the accessories packs. And this is the gun. Holy shit. This is the gun accessory that I have that I wasn't sure what it goes to. So, yeah, it has like this orange like hoop, like a square hoop that he would stick his nubbin through. And then he comes with like basically an apron, two-sided apron that you would like tie around him to give him like the army look. They want $30. This was made by Cap Toys. This had that nice purple back. It was like looked like a real Ghostbuster toy. Oh man, I might go down this rabbit hole and find. Oh, here's the ninja one. Oh, did I have this? I think I had. This is like, I'm finding all these. Oh, like, this is what the accessories I have are from. I couldn't figure out what toys they went to.
The mysteries.
Oh, they
there
want
we go.
$139. $139 they want for this one. Damn.
Crazy.
Ah. All right. I'll look at that more. I'm gonna talk about that next.
I like this guy because he could just like sit and like ponder.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, I always liked. This
What
reminds
do I
me
do?
of because when I was a kid, I always wanted like the most articulate toys. So in my mind, these had unlimited articulation. The problem was they couldn't hold their pose, so you could get them in a pose, but then they would immediately flop out of it when you stopped holding them. So it's like, if only they could find a way.
Like, if I ever play, so like I was playing Gujitsu with my kid the other day, and like you said about your two kids just like bashing back and forth, like, I'm gonna hit you, and then it's just like, Right. But I was like, you're not utilizing how these are supposed to be played with, buddy. You're supposed to like
stretch them.
Be like, oh, I'm gonna get you, and then, like, you stay stationary,
Kids
and then the
don't get
leg
it.
comes out and kicks. They don't get it.
Right.
It's like that's the whole point. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Boom.
I'll break out the wrestling ring because they could have been, I want to play with wrestlers. I was like, yes. And then he'll just drop them and just throw them. I was like, this is not playing wrestling. This isn't how wrestling works. What's this, Ultimate Muscle?
Gotta show 'em,
this isn't right.
You gotta show them those shorts. You gotta show them those shorts where the guy like actually like poses them and can like articulate them in such a way where it looks like they're actually fighting, but he's doing it with his own hands, like manipulating them.
I know. I'm
That's
so
some
impressed
skill.
by that. Oh, they made a Stretch Armstrong. What is this? It's called a Stretch Battle Bot. It was like a mech armor, but the arms were like those, the tubes that extend and retract.
Yes.
And it came with a Stretch Armstrong. Oh, I love this. But it's so much money. It's too much money.
Right.
But
and like outside of eBay, none of this stuff like lasted.
He had a nice car, nice red convertible.
Oh yeah, they made like a smaller version of Fetch too, and Fetch had like battle armor. He had something.
Yeah,
he had like a backpack.
He's got ninja armor, or like it's like
he was doing all sorts of stuff.
I know. Whoa, this originally sold for $12.99. That seems kind of expensive for just a single toy back then.
Yeah, well, buy Stretch X-Ray for $10 on Amazon right now.
There you go. It seems like a great deal in comparison.
It is. He looks like he's got the color. The color's like the consistency of like if you ever crack an egg and it started to like fertilize itself.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's what he should be called.
Unnerving. He's unnerving. It's like
I was an egg.
I should have been
I
a
would have
chicken.
been a chicken.
Told my wife, I was like, his head looks like a diva cup, and she's like, what the fuck you talking about? I was like, like a menstrual cup, and I was like, what?
Oh my god, can't say that on this show. We're gonna lose viewers.
Oh my god,
we've already lost so many viewers this week because of my political beliefs. 35 people left on Facebook.
Oh wow,
because of that one video. And good riddance. Enjoy your way out. My wife made the comment. It's like, this is not an airline. You don't need to announce your departure. Like, just go. Right. Just be gone. You're so
how
offended.
Dare Bill talk about
by my
lady issues?
Yeah.
How dare he have knowledge of that?
Ladies don't listen to this show. How are we supposed to know these things? They don't teach this in school. Something they do teach in school is that McFarlane is he's picking up the ball that Hasbro dropped, and he's running with it. So
he's running with it at a much more affordable price, it looks like.
Yes, and that's a big to do. So a couple of weeks ago, we saw a picture of an articulated hockey player, and we were like, "What's this?" And we didn't have a lot of information on it.
Yeah,
it's pretty basic, but I think it gets the job done. Obviously, it would be great if they didn't have the pins, because that's just not necessary in today's
but I'm looking at these. I'm saying these look fun. This is nice. Seeing these look great. The logo, the player name, the player number. I think this is a home run right here, and it's not just going to be the NHL. It's going to be other properties. That's right.
He has a whole world. We saw prototypes for an NBA player. We saw a football player that's going to have a magnet in the hand, and that's how he's going to hold the ball. That's pretty good.
Oh, exciting.
So
that is fun.
I'm, we got the Super Bowl coming up in a couple of weeks, or next week, actually. Yeah. And, our hometown team, the Patriots, are going to be playing. So, maybe I'm getting excited about football. Maybe, I don't know when these are coming out.
Drake May.
Is that his name? The new Tom Brady?
Yes.
Drake May. That's quite the name. Did they invent him in a lab? That sounds like he was produced by a marketing company. We need a name that's pretty cool.
His wife is a sweet, sweet thing, and she likes to bake. And Michael.
Oh, that's too bad. He's gonna drop her for a supermodel like Tom Brady.
I hope not. They've been together since middle school.
Middle school.
Middle
Lisa
school.
Needs braces. That's too
dental plan.
That's too long. That's too long. Wait, that's maybe high school, but middle school.
Middle school.
Can you imagine?
He's only 23 years old. He's a baby.
He's a baby. I'm trying to see if these are.
I mean, she's 23 as well. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. It's not like he met her in middle school, but he was in college.
He was in college.
Oh, wait a minute.
Right.
Wait a minute. That's yeah. We'll get into it. Who owns that team? Robert Kraft? Okay, enough said. Anyway,
there we go.
Yeah. So I'm excited about these, which is a crazy thing to say, but just again shows you how hard Hasbro dropped the ball on their starting lineup, because they could have done this very easily, but they're like, no, we need to get fanatics involved. We need all the monies. NFTs. Are NFTs even a thing anymore? Does anyone even
I had that thought the other day. I said to myself, what are we doing with the NFTs? Like, it's definitely, the bubble popped for NFTs. I don't think anyone's doing them anymore. But
it's like they tried so hard to make us think this was going to be a thing, and all along the way I was like,
I wonder how much money laundering was going on during the NFT craze.
Oh my God, so much. It's still happening. It's still happening.
Gosh.
It's just like the most obvious, like, this is not real. Like, how many dumb people can we get to buy into this? Or like people are like, sure things. Like, what is this world? Like, people have money? I thought nobody had money. You're buying JPEGs? Like, what are you doing? It shouldn't be that easy to make money. If it was that easy to make money, more people would have money. It shouldn't be that easy to make money, but it is that easy to lose money. And I think that's the lesson we've learned here today. At least with toys. And we never like tell people to invest in toys, because that's not a good idea, because toys take up space. There's only so much space, and there's very few toys that are going to be worth like enough that you're like holding on to them. But sometimes it happens. Right. Sometimes it happens.
It's true.
But at least with a toy, even if it doesn't go up in value. Huh?
There's a point in some toys that, interest might peak and plateau and then go down. Like, half the stuff I own might be worthless because nobody's into Star Wars.
That's right. Or like they make better toys, and then those other toys,
right?
Nobody wants those anymore. But at least when you have toys, and you can play with toys. Even if you can't sell them, you can play with them. Someone's gonna want to play with them. Can't say that about Bitcoin or NFTs. Can't play with an NFT. Yeah. You can't. You can try. They tried with those little monkey guys. They made like toys of the monkeys that nobody wanted. Poor Seth Green. All right, let's see here. Oh, this is a good time to talk about this. So this is the part in the show where we shamelessly pander to a specific company to try to get them to send us stuff for free so that we can review them. So my kid, my youngest son, he really liked this show on YouTube called Genevieve's Playhouse. And I thought the idea of this show was this person was just playing with existing toys, and he just sort of like branded it as that. And that kind of is what it is, because if you go to their website, it links to the toys that he plays with on Amazon. But they've made their own characters, and then they made toys of that. So this company, they also do like Skibbity Toilet and like all of these sort of like internet fad toys, like Ryan's World.
Okay.
I had their name, but now I forget what they are. Anyway, they're doing Genevieve's Playhouse. They have little blind bags for $5, and then they have like a lady buggy. That's the little vehicle, and they have a treehouse. So my kid was flipping the fuck out. He was like, holy shit, they're making toys of this thing that I watched on my iPad. And it just made me think of when we were kids and we would see toys, or we would want toys like Darkwing Duck. I was like, man, I love this show. I wish they made toys. And then they did. And I was like, this is the best. This is the best.
Right? Holy shit. It's Land of the Lost toys. Yes.
Holy shit.
Didn't get any of them.
Dummies.
But I wanted them. But I didn't.
I wanted those too. Yeah, I remember looking at those at Toys R Us. Man, that really goes back.
Yeah, really, really wanted those. Yeah. Didn't get a single
one. So, anyways,
one.
I forget what this company's name is, which is not a good part of this. I should have remembered. But if they would like to send us some to review,
yeah.
I tried to search for Genevieve. I tried to search for Genevieve's Playhouse on Instagram, and the account that Google sent me to. The account no longer exists, so something happened there. And if you go to the company that makes these, you see all the other products they make, but they don't have Genevieve's Playhouse on there. So either something's going on, or this is like they haven't rolled out the marketing for it yet. So what better way to make a splash than to send the Reluctant Adult Podcast some samples to review? So please do that. That would be great. My child here would be very appreciative of that. Let's play the audio so you can hear it.
And they have these bags.
Oh, who's in the bags?
See these friends?
Yeah.
These are who they have inside.
Oh.
These are Jennifer's Playhouse toys.
Oh, nice. See?
Very nice. I mean, that's a commercial right there. Forget about
commercial.
Paying millions.
I don't even insane.
He tells you exactly who they are.
That's who they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gives you a rundown of everything.
Next week, if you want to pick a toy line that you would like to shamelessly pander to, in hopes that they send you something that we can switch off week to week.
Bring my child to Target. And
let them pick something. Show
good.
them being excited about something.
I'll bring my daughter.
Have you started?
She's more screen. She has more screen presence than my son.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry to your son.
It's all right.
Have you started Wonder Man on Disney Plus?
No.
It's great. It's really good. So it's one of those.
Okay.
It's one of those spotlight series. So it's not. It's like the werewolf series they did a little while ago. So it's not.
Yeah.
Gonna lead into anything else in the MCU. It's like its own standalone thing, which I think is probably a good way to go. A lot of these. So the story, I've only watched 2 episodes, so maybe it gets worse, but it was very good so far. The story is Wonder Man is an old TV show like Buck Rogers or something that, we see the star of the show watching as a kid. And then he's an actor in Hollywood, and he's going on auditions, and he hears that they're doing a remake of that series. So he's like, I have to do this. So he bumps into the character that played the Mandarin in the first Iron Man movie or the second Iron Man movie, whatever movie that one was. Do you remember that?
Third Iron Man.
And the whole storyline there was that
the third Iron Man movie.
The third one? But the whole story there was like that wasn't the real Mandarin. He was just an actor they hired to play this role. So this character they have that has appeared in, I think now this is his 4th Marvel project. He keeps popping up. He's just an actor. So he's just an actor in this. So it's very funny. And obviously Ben Kingsley is a great actor. So this, and then the guy they have as the main character here is a great actor too. So if you, I don't know, if you care about this world of acting more than superheroes, it's like, it's very fascinating. And there's lots of, inside jokes and stuff and Easter eggs and everything. So far, so good. You know what? Each episode's only like 30 minutes, so it's a quick watch. But
okay,
this is like my favorite Marvel thing that I've watched in a long time because it rewards you if you know stuff, but you don't need to do your homework. You don't need to do your homework. You just kind of pop in and you're like, this is fun. And then you go about your day. That's what we want.
Oh.
That's all we
good.
need. All you need is that. All right, let's see. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Check your list.
But there's
Check
always
your list.
I checked my list. I checked it twice.
Okay.
So tomorrow's Sunday, so obviously some big news will drop, or like Monday or something. But
Monday.
that's fine.
Yeah.
We had our big news about Masters of the Universe.
Of course.
Temperatures here in Florida predicted to drop. My pipes might freeze. I've been instructed to open up the pipes and have like a slow drip of water so that the water is moving and doesn't freeze.
You should do that. Yep, you should definitely do that. I don't think you don't have heat in your house, right? It's just
We do have heat. Yep, it's on right now.
okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So open your kitchen cabinets. I mean, what
Okay,
pipes?
I did hear that. Huh?
Yeah. Where are your pipes located in your house? Like, are they?
They're in the attic. They're in the attic.
Are they? Okay. Yeah, the attic's cold.
Well, heat
Keep an
rises,
eye. It's
though.
stressful. It does. That's true. But still, at the same time, it's the least insulated part of a house is the attic, unless it's a finished attic.
It's not finished, but it's got all that pink stuff up there.
You've got insulation. Do you have insulation above? Do you have a? Here's a question for you. Do you have a means to get up into the attic?
Yes.
I would keep that
you
open
can
and
get
allow the heat to rise
Oh.
up. I would.
That's
yeah, I would
interesting.
leave that open.
All right, I will do. That's good. I will do that. Yeah, I will do that. Although it's in the garage, and the garage is not going to be heated, so maybe that's not a good idea.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that.
Okay,
But
well, I wish you
we'll see.
luck. I know we're
yeah.
dealing with the same situation up here with fear of frozen pipes. My sister, one of her pipes, froze, and she had to. What did she do? She wrapped it, and then she bled the line. She had to do all this stuff. So my mother was very proud that she managed to do this. But yeah, well, I think it had something to do with the baseboard radiator as well. But yeah, the water will expand and ice up and crack. It's a scary thing.
This is like the one time. Although who knows? Maybe this will become a more frequent thing because of global warming. Global warming. It's snowing in Florida. Not yet.
I mean, it's just a wild thing. You don't think of that. I mean, it does happen. Not often. I mean,
It's not made to be like that.
We're on, I think, since the snowstorm last week, we're on our 6th consecutive day of temperatures not exceeding 20 degrees.
Ugh.
Fahrenheit. Like no lie, you wake up and you check the temperature on your weather app and it's 0, and you're like, holy shit.
If you're lucky. That's too much.
Yeah,
That's too little. Yeah, I can't with that. So it's gonna be a rough
You're not
day.
missing anything. In that kind of weather, they don't allow the kids to go out to play. So there's been all this snow in the playground all week, and they won't let the kids go outside unless it's 30 degrees or higher. So it's been indoor recess every day.
Recess, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet those kids love that. I'm just looking at my Stretch Armstrong again. I think I found another accessory. The Fetch figure came with these little yellow ticks, like neon yellow ticks. I think I have one of those too. So
wow.
I might have a complete accessory collection for these.
Someone
Stretch
might want
Armstrong
those.
figures.
Yeah.
I want them. I just need the figures. I want them on card though. Dark Avengers Stretch Armstrong. Wow. Toys used to be so much fun. They didn't have to worry about things making sense. They would just like throw shit on there. We'd be like, I love it. It's in the movie. All right, very good. Anything else for this big week?
Can't think of anything. It's been a dull one, but hopefully next week. I mean, we talked about plenty of stuff, but I
Closer
didn't
to
do
Toy
much.
Fair. Getting closer to Toy
sure.
Fair. It's gonna be.
I'm.
I think this is gonna be a big year
real
for
quick.
it.
I mean, you might notice if you're watching, I am almost clean shaven, which was a mistake on my part.
Mistake. Yeah.
In my we're not sponsored by Manscaped, so I don't have the best pair of clippers to trim my face. But
Sure.
if they wanna,
Sure. And we will not
send
be.
us some. Oh, okay.
all natural. Yeah. No, I don't. Do they even sponsor people anymore? I feel like they ran through all their money. Everyone that wanted that probably has that. What's the point? Sometimes at some point you run out of people that aren't aware of your product. Like, I get it. I know what you're doing. Not interested.
Reached the saturation point. I get it.
Yeah, but you should have your beer should be back by next week. Right?
Oh
It doesn't take long.
by next week. Yeah. I was looking for. I have a gentleman I work with that I often get confused with, and when I get confused with him, I typically will shave my beard because I feel like I've fallen off a cliff and I just look like I'm not trying anymore. So that's usually when I trim. I usually go with like the 2 guard on there. I could not find. I did it and it just didn't look great. So I went looking for the 1 and I couldn't find the 1 guard. So I went to the half guard and that was the mistake. Yeah.
I can't just put the guard on and do it. I have to actually like look at myself from different angles and just cut like without a guard on and just cut and try to shape it like a hedge. Like I can't just go like wild. Yeah, because I do that and it would just all go away.
Swipe, I knew I made up my mind, and then once you get to this area, you're like, this is the point of no return right here.
You should have done just mustache, or you should have just left your mustache.
I did the mustache once. I didn't care for it that much.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, that wasn't a good. That didn't work out for us.
It didn't look right.
So. It's hard. It's very hard to pull off just a mustache in this day and age. Yeah. It just is a very specific look. Yes. All right, everybody. Well, you know what we say. We don't want to grow up, but we already did. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.